All right, welcome to day 4 of our boot camp, everybody. So today's another fun one. Today we're going to put up a post around Juice Plus to create curiosity, but also to get people to start thinking differently. So what I'd really love you to think about, and we're not going to put the post up right now, so don't worry about that. Don't stop stressing about what you're going to write and what you're going to say. What I would really love you to do in the chat is write down why you started on Juice Plus products. What got you? So just pop it in the chat. Was it that you were exhausted? Was it that you wanted better mental clarity? Zombie mum, awesome. Whack it in the chat. Why did you start on the actual product? I'm going to read some of these out. So we've got zombie mum, health challenge, Penny was curious, immune and hormones. Someone started because of their kids. Someone was exhausted and wanted more energy. A tired mum living off 5 coffees a day. Linda told me I had to. That always works. Postnatal care, anxiety. Immune system was depleted. Help with my epilepsy. Breastfeeding. Hubby wanted the products from, I was the zombie mum, and then my hubby wanted the products because I got good results. What else have we got in there? IBS. Someone said I'm exhausted from flying and I wasn't eating properly, so it was a simple solution. Kathy wanted consistent energy. Someone else wanted postnatal depression. She wasn't looking after herself. Hannah started because of the vegan protein. Jenna saying Pia stalked me because she knew how bad I felt, and she was so persistent. Good girl Pia, and good girl Jenna for eventually saying yes. Shani started because of her kids and also low energy. Katie said 4th baby, I was so tired. Courtney said the chews made Hunter do soft poos for the first time in 18 months and it cleared up his eczema. Emma saw a change in Serena's health, so after watching her on Facebook. Sharon said the kids got it free and I hoped it would help us help with stress fracture and get her back running. Stacey just wanted to try it. Chrissy was always tired. Vicky wanted something to help her mum through cancer and then help boost her immunity, and she tried it first. Joanne said mental clarity, stress, anxiety, and no energy. Kate said fertility. Digestive issues, wanting more energy, wanted to help out my friend. Carly saying I'm completely depleted after my last son, and heart issues. And she wanted to reach out to her friend who she trusted. Exhaustion, lacking energy, sick of being always sick, trying to improve my nutrition without using chemical synthetic products. Someone else is saying chronic back pain, was taking meds every day, now I'm off the meds. My kids were always sick and I was constantly in pain. Right. And Paul's saying, because I was looking for something, even though I didn't know at the time, but it just made sense. And Susan's saying, if not this, then what? And then Jamin's saying, my chiro told me it might help with inflammation and back pain. Okay. So why am I reading these out and why are these so important? Because this is the general population, guys. This is what people are suffering with on a daily basis. This is what got you, right? This is what you were going through. You're not the only one out there that's going through this stuff. So today when we put the post up, I want you to think about putting the post up in a way that connects with what people are looking for out there. Now, most of the comments in here were about energy or lack of, tired, exhausted. How many people out there do you know on a daily basis that are tired, exhausted, have multiple kids, are running themselves into the ground, are self-stimulating on coffees, chocolate, energy drinks, you know, just to try and get through the day? And we have this amazing solution for them. So for those that were at Game Plan, you would have heard Scott DeMoulian talk about getting people to salivate for the solution before you actually give it to them. Do you remember that? So you want to have in your post today, I want you to think about a wow statement. I want you to think about a statistic. I want you to think about not where you are now, not the results that you've got now, but go back to where you were. Go back. So I'll give you an example. So let's say like Damon's with his inflammation and back pain. Okay, so inflammation and back pain. So many people out there, like when I did the post about back pain and I gave some exercises for people who had back pain, the amount of views and response that got of people living on a daily basis with back pain was insane. So many people have it, and so many people don't realize it's emotionally attached. It's not that they've done something to their back, it's things that they haven't dealt with on an emotional level. So with the back pain and inflammation, you could go and Google a statistic around how many people are living with back pain and inflammation every day. You know, it could be like, I don't know if you can resonate with this, but 90% of the world's population live with some form of back pain or will experience some form of back pain in their life. And that immediately connects with the people out there that are living with back pain, right? So you've got their attention. Wow, yes, I'm in that 90%. And please don't use 90%. I've just plucked that number out of the air. I have no idea what the statistics are. Don't go, Christine told me it was 90% of people will have back pain. No, I just made it up. But you need to pick a statistic, right, that resonates with someone. Now, we're just talking product here. You might go the opposite and go, Christine, but I really want to put a post up around the business today. And I'm like, okay, cool. Put a post up about the business. So where were you at some stage in your life where you were, you know, broke, sick and tired, frustrated, not getting ahead, living with your parents, living under the poverty line, saying no to things, missing out on things, not holidaying, not having fun? Like, when was a time in your life where you were going through those things that so many people are going through? So I'll give you an example. Like, maybe you were a uni student once and you were living on baked beans and on toast and you were living below the poverty line. Well, I do know this statistic because I use it all the time, but it's 66% of university students are living below the poverty line. So when I reach out to a university student, I give them that statistic and I say, I don't know if you can resonate with this, but when I was a uni student, I was part of the 66% that were living below the poverty line, and it sucked. And it was so hard to get ahead. I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So can you see how the wow statement immediately gets you to resonate with the person, the target market? Now, is everyone out there looking for more energy if you're going to put a post up about energy? No. But on this day, when you put a post up about energy, it's going to connect with the people that are looking for more energy. And then in a couple of days, you might put one up about how it, you know, IBS, if that was your thing. You know, this is how many people are suffering with IBS in Australia. I was one of those people. I found something that helped, and I couldn't help but wonder if there's other people out there that are looking for something as well. Yeah, so can you see how you don't have to blurt out everything that Juice Plus has done for you in one post, and we're not supposed to do that anymore anyway, but you can do a post to create curiosity in a way that's going to connect with the target market and what they're going through. Is this all making sense? Is this helpful? Everyone's nodding. Yay, awesome. So I don't actually, I'm not going to give you a timer today. I actually want you to think about this, and sometime over the day, I want you to put a post up. Now, when I put the assignment in, Vanessa, I'll use her an example. She sent me a message straight away. She said, Christine, I already put a post up about Juice Plus today. Can I do a team promotion post tomorrow? Because someone in her team just hit SDVF. And I'm like, yes, amazing. So if you did a post yesterday about Juice Plus, then change it to something else today where maybe you're promoting someone that's hit a promo. Maybe you just want to raise someone up. Maybe you've got someone that's just showing up every day for themselves, or is just, out there just being an incredible example of good health. And you just want to raise someone up today that's in your team. And you just want to say, I just love linking arms with someone like this, and you mention who it is and all the amazing things that they're doing. Yeah. So there's so many different ways that you can share our community, share our products, share our business in a way that's non-salesy, in a way that connects with people, that's authentic, that's heart-centered. That's what we want. We want heart-centered sales, soul-centered, where you can attract people. and have them going, wow, I wonder what it is. I wonder what they're talking about. I wonder what this is, because you're not actually mentioning Juice Plus in there. Yes, you're not supposed to mention Juice Plus. That's right. So you don't. So all those examples in the example post that I gave you, they don't mention Juice Plus. Okay. So make sure you don't do that. George is saying, I'm doing a post on period pain and how the plant-based products have changed my periods from needing painkillers to pain-free each month. I'm still amazed each month. Sorry, too much information for some. Georgie, that is so common, okay? And again, if you Google statistics on that, you will find how many women are dealing with PMS and period pain every single month. And I've heard story after story of women who were living on painkillers around that time of month, or who were having like 6-hour-long baths just to try and get through the day, okay? So it's so, so important. Just do it in a way where you're not mentioning Juice Plus and you're not making it sound like the products have cured you, okay? That's what we don't want. That's what we're not allowed to do, okay? So with all these compliance things, you have to be more creative. We still want you to be able to share it in a way that is authentic and true to you, but you have to do it also in a way that's compliant at the moment, and things are a little bit strict. So just make sure you don't make it sound like, it's cured anything, okay? And you should be fine. Courtney's saying, I was going to do a post on meeting with people today and the community. Perfect. Absolutely. How would you approach the epilepsy? I would go and find a statistic, Barbie. Find a statistic on how many people are suffering with epilepsy, or find a statistic, what's happened over the last 10 years. Has it increased? And did you know that in the last 10 years, the occurrence of epilepsy has tripled or whatever? Or maybe you share with people, I don't know if you know this about me, but I've suffered with epilepsy for this long, and according to statistics, 3 million other people in Australia also suffer with epilepsy. But I found through my diet, through exercise, through mindset, meditation, whatever, I've been able to reduce the amount of the severity or the amount of the attacks or whatever, put it in a way that people can resonate, that have epilepsy, or people that know people that have epilepsy. So you don't want to mention that I was taking these, and we can't say magic beans, so be careful with how you actually, I would just call them like, these are my plant-based capsules that I take, or whatever. These are my whole food capsules or whatever. But you want to do it in a way that you don't say, that I started taking these whole food capsules and now I don't have it anymore. Yeah, that's the worst thing you can say. Okay, so my girlfriend has endo and literally screams in pain. Can I somehow suggest this product? Yes, you can. Shani, I would do that one offline, and I'd pick up the phone or send her a voice message, and I would just be that friend and just say, hey, look, I know you're suffering with so much pain with your endometriosis. And I heard a story today from a friend of mine who used to have it as well. And she just started changing her diet. She started drinking more water, and then she started taking these whole food products. And I couldn't help but wonder if maybe they could help you as well. Yeah. So I used to have endo as well, Shani. So you can use my story. I had to have 2 operations actually because of it. And since being on Juice Plus, I haven't had any trouble whatsoever. So I know there's other people that have had amazing stories with that too. Fiona's saying, my son used to get chronic ear infections and hasn't had one since Juice Plus. We were even close to home getting grommets. Still can't believe it. Awesome. So yeah, it's just, how many people out there do you know with kids who go in to get the grommets, or they're having ear infection after ear infection after ear infection? And what does the medical system do? You need antibiotics. You need antibiotics. You need antibiotics. I've got a friend who is still in the business, doesn't actively build, but her pharmacist said to her, you've actually had your kid on 18 rounds of antibiotics, and this kid wasn't even 2. And he said, I'm not giving you any more. There's something not right here. So there's people out there that are suffering with that. So maybe, Fiona, you can do a post around that, and the statistics around it, because we don't know what we don't know. And a lot of the time we just put our trust and faith in the medical system because we don't know anything else. So it's up to people like us to start going, well, hey, I found something else. I found an alternative. I started looking, I started researching into something different. I got sick of all the medications. I got sick of all the X, Y, and Z. So I started looking for something else. There's other people that are doing the same, that are looking. Katie's saying my anxiety has gone. Awesome. How many people are suffering with anxiety these days? Like, it's massive. Go and do a post around that, but you don't want to say that these whole food capsules have made it disappear. You want to say that through changing my diet, through introducing a whole food product, to getting rid of a lot of the stuff that I was eating and replacing it with better food. And, you might put in there that you were drinking more water, exercising more, or meditation, or changing your mindset, or hanging around non-toxic people, positive people. So, take them on a journey. Michelle said she can share her testimony with you too, Shani. 25 years of endo pain. Could I find something on eczema or dermatitis? I struggled with both all my life, and I no longer have either since being on the products. Awesome. So I know there's a few of you on this call that have had kids with eczema, or you've had eczema yourself. So we know that eczema is a skin condition, right? And when things start showing up in your skin, it means that the inside of you, there's something not being nourished on the inside, right? So it's just your body showing you that there's something wrong. There's something not, the nutrition's or malnourished on the inside. So what happens is when you start taking something like Juice Plus, or you start changing your diet to an organic, plant-based one that's mostly raw food, you'll find that a lot of skin conditions will disappear. So I would probably do a statistic, Joe, around the increase in skin conditions. And you might even do I don't know if you know this about me, but I used to suffer with X, Y, and Z. And I found, after doing a bit of research, that this percentage of the population also suffers with it. But here's what I know, here's what I discovered. I found that through changing your diet, having more of a plant-based diet, you can eliminate a lot of these things that are causing pain and inflammation. Yeah. Stacey's saying my stepson had bad ears but hasn't since taken the chews. That's awesome. Carly's saying, yep, I had endo and one operation. Now symptoms have reduced dramatically. Jenna's saying that's what happened to my son. The doctors put him on copious rounds of antibiotics when he was little, and now his teeth are permanently damaged. Absolutely. If you have had children, or you know of a child that is going through a lot of medication and antibiotics, it's really important that they get a probiotic, a pre and probiotic into their body to help reduce the severity of the antibiotics. They need to start getting the natural gut flora to start healing itself and repairing. So it's so important to get the good and the bad bacteria back in balance in their gut. So if you do know anyone of that, you can start educating them around that as well. Yeah, that sucks about the teeth. Same with Hunter. He was consistently getting double ear infections, chest infections, antibiotics 4 times in 15 months. He's only had 1 in 4 years since being on the chews. That's awesome. Candy's saying I'll be sharing my journey around PCOS and the direct link with Gut Health Connection. That's awesome. Since she made simple lifestyle changes, including Juice Plus, and it helped me, etc. So, yep. And with a puck of Brooklyn, I don't know what that means, and myself and our caps. Awesome. Organic raw food is massive lifestyle change for most people. Absolutely. If you're on the Gold Coast, though, it's super easy with the organic markets. Awesome. Yep. Anita's saying I have a gluten intolerance and it shows up on my face with red blotchiness. Changing diet and eating plant-based foods, no redness. Awesome. Susanna's saying my autistic son has sensory issues, meaning he won't eat certain textures, and the products a guaranteed nutrition. Absolutely. So Susanna, we see so many parents with autistic kids that have a very white plant-based diet, and just sneaking the capsules in is so amazing that it starts changing their palates, that they start changing, you know, what they're eating, which is fantastic. So I love that you're getting that nutrition in. PCOS is polycystic ovaries syndrome. That's a tongue twister. P is asking, do you show the product? Yes, you can show the product. Just don't show the labels, okay? Vanessa's saying, my kids suffered with skin conditions within their first 12 to 24 months, but her fourth bubba, who was on Juice Plus during the pregnancy, is the first kid that hasn't had skin conditions. So that's pretty amazing. Awesome. So, okay, enough talking from me. I'm actually going to let you jump off this call, guys. And if you're watching the recording, I want you to think about some of the comments. I'll try and grab some of these and whack them in a post later, because you want to see what people are going through. You want to be relatable to what people are going through out there. Does that make sense? And I want you to pick different things over the next few weeks of what you're going to post about. So maybe you do energy one day. Maybe you do anxiety the next time that you post. Maybe you do like a did you know around you know, skin conditions. Like, go and do some research today. Find some wow statements and then do a post around it. But I want to see if you can do a hashtag in your post as well, so that I can have a look at everybody's. So do a hashtag, what we call it. Why don't you do a hashtag bootcamp or something like that, or hashtag, there has to be something different to that. Has anyone got a good hashtag they could do? Body bootcamp. Facebook hate hashtags. They do, don't they? Okay. How about you just comment and done? Comment done when you've done your posts, so that I can go and jump on and look at them. And then I can capture different ones, and we can share them, or you can jump on each other's pages and go and support each other too, and go and comment, love on each other, so it gets traction, so it gets you know, more engagement from other people. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys, I don't think there's any more questions. We can screenshot. Yeah, you can screenshot into the group.
Damo, I just quickly asked, it's probably scrolled past now.
Yeah, don't use the hashtag. Sorry, who was commenting just then? I just cut you off.
Yasmin, you have to share people's testimonials now.
Yeah, no, I know it said testimonials, but like if we're doing the engagement post or the curiosity post,
yeah,
like I don't have endo as such, but I know heaps of people that do. So then do I just share somebody's post who has endo?
No. So what you will do is go, did you know that this percentage of the population suffers from endometriosis? It's a painful, blah, blah, blah. You can go on about the pain. And you can write something like, my heart goes out to those of you that are suffering in silence. But did you know there's things out there that can help? And I've stumbled across this whole food capsule that I've heard is helping a lot of people. And do it in a way kind of like that, yeah, where you're not necessarily sharing someone's. You can share someone else's post that's put it up around it, and go, look, I just wanted to share my friend's post who posted this up today. So you can definitely do that. But yeah, sometimes I think it's better to just try and educate people a little bit, and in that wow statement, you know, really connect with them, you know, and come from that place of empathy, like that you understand what they're going through. Even if you haven't been through it yourself, like I understand from talking to people that have gone through this, how painful it can be, how like even just going in for the laparoscopies just to try and remove it, and the fertility issues that can come with it, and all that kind of stuff. So go and do a bit of research around it, about what actually people are going through, and then connect with them like I understand what you're going through. I haven't been through it myself, but I hear friends suffering from it, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you that there's things out there that you can do that can actually help, you know, and diet is massive. You know, diet can definitely help. Candy's put a good idea in. What was the idea, Candy? We could copy link of our posts and add to the group. Yes. And then everyone can go and check out each other's. So maybe if you, on the assignment post that I put up last night, if you can pop all your links in there to your own post, and then people can just come in there to the one place and go and jump on each other's for inspiration, ideas, and to go and comment. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, guys, that's it. So go and have an incredible day. I look forward to reading all the different posts. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to do your income producing activities as well as doing your posts, and try not to get too stuck in your head with this either, okay? Remember, it's always coming from good intention. We want good intentions around this. We want to change lives, and that's what we're about, okay? So go and have the most incredible day.